Oh boy. What's going on up here? I can't tell if I'm getting this on the phone or not. I'm gonna have to review it. Like a little creep up there. Fucking creep. Fucking federal freaking creep. Nobody could answer what the fuck this is either, can they? Shit just moving back and forth on the wire. And like little, just back and forth, real slight. Not like the big ones that you usually see over here. Matter of fact, I haven't seen too much of this shit up here as of late. But anyways, I need to get a better camera. This one's fucking beat. It's fucking fried, like fucking thermodynamically fried. I don't know if I'm getting the moon or is that the moon? Yeah, that's the moon. The moon and the sun are out at the same time. It's July 2nd. 2025. It's a Wednesday. Here's the sun. Where's it at? Where's the sun? Alright, we'll get the angular frequency of the sun real quick. What the hell's going on over here? That's due west. Where's it at? Hopefully don't fry my lens out too bad. Here's the shadow effect. Yeah. The angular frequency, you should be able to tell what time it is by how your other self looks. Like how big is your other self? Is it straight up and down? How long? What is the width or the length? How does Leviticus go? It goes be honest with your lengths, quantities, and weights. I think that's it. Lengths, quantities, and weights. That's Leviticus. That's in the Bible. In Leviticus chapter 19, verses 19, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 35 and 36. And by golly, it has Nikola Tesla's favorite numbers in there. 936. Ain't that fucking wonderful, y'all? How's come Tesla never talked about that? Nikola Tesla. Makes me wonder. Oh, it's up here too a little bit. Okay, look what we got here. Trying to get in the shade here. Who is this? I can't tell if I'm getting it on the phone. I can't tell. Somebody's trying to use hate speech through the wires. Oh man, I had a good phone conversation today. I had a really good phone conversation today, and I talked to a guy in about we're talking about space a little bit and how NASA Voyager, it's like still at me. It's beyond the solar system or something, and we're still receiving signal from this thing because of like some I can't remember what he said. Maybe it's like a crystal radio or something. Like this piezoelectric crystal radio. I can't remember, or maybe it's like some type of thermal what was it? Some type of thermal electric process, and we're still receiving signal from this thing. He really didn't explain it, like, because even as he started talking, he's like, I think that's what it was. Like, he was pretty knowledgeable, this guy, just for a random phone call. Like, it surprised me. We spoke for like 20 minutes. It really surprised me. But here's where the conversation ended. I says I'm still trying to figure out. Like, I'm no, like, I really don't know, because, dude, I live here on Earth and I'm not like up there in the sky or anything. I don't live up there in the sky. But what I said to him was, the one that got me tripping, because we went into it like really fucking, like, this dude was like almost word for word on everything I could talk about. This guy was so fucking intelligent. But here's what ended the conversation. I says, what got me in such a pickle right now? Here on Earth, it's really warm here right now. It's probably about about 85 degrees, I'd say. But the higher I go, the colder it gets. And then I says, the closer I get to the sun, it even gets colder. Why is that? Well, he says, well, the density of the air, it has something to do with the density. It's more dense here than it is up there. But I says, that doesn't explain. When I get close to that sun, and that's a big ball of fucking, excuse me, I didn't say fucking. But that's a big ball of fire. The closer you get to fire, the hotter it gets. I don't give a shit what kind of density that is. Because here's what beats the density theory. You go up there, they say that is negative 300 degrees Fahrenheit. You know how dense that is? It's like really, so it's dense here, no density, like, what is it, 30,000, 50,000 feet, 100,000 feet? It's really cold up there. Like, you can't even go, you need an oxygen mask if you want to skydive. Like, you need to wear this, like, suit, oxygen mask, because you'll get frostbite. It's like negative 50 degrees up there. Why is it so goddamn cold? It's density, and then you go up even further, and that's cold air. Cold air is denser than hot air. So, what got me was, why is that occurring? And then I asked him, well, if that's a vacuum, okay, now I told him, you have to listen, because he started to say something. I says, well, you gotta remember, there's no propagation in a vacuum. Then he tried, you know what, he really messed up, because he said somebody disproved the ether. There's no ether, they said. Okay, so it's the medium we were talking about, the substrate. Okay, and that's where he really messed up. He says somebody disproved that there's something called an ether. So I says, but when you go up there, how does the sunlight get to Earth if there's no gas there? Because gas, I said, listen to me, we have the 5 gases, I'm not explaining them again. And that gas, it's an electric field. So every time you breathe, you're breathing in electricity, quite literally. And we call it gas. And then in this gas field we're breathing, we have AM, FM, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. God only knows what other freaking high-frequency active auroral projects are taking place. But every time you breathe, you're breathing in the fucking radio too. That's why you get sick. And when you go up there, there's no gas there. How's that hot air coming and getting here? More importantly, the whole spectrum. How's it get here? Because you go up here, there's nothing. And that's like, he said that what we're doing, there's something we're doing. We're putting like an umbrella in front of the earth. He couldn't explain it. But he said, like, up there we're putting this umbrella. I forget what he said. But the way my brain works, I see frequency. I don't see these words. He said that it's like we're putting an umbrella in front of the sun. It's going to cool down the whole entire planet. I immediately said, sir, did you know here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania that we're under litigation right now to stop solar radiation modification, cloud seeding, and geoengineering and all other technologies involved. Nothing. He says, yeah, it's in the Senate bill right now. Because that means I didn't even have to say anything about the aerospace. There's just silence. This guy's pretty smart. Like, he knew about how a battery worked. He knew about how chargers work. He knew how the electric field, physio, crystal radio. He knew a little bit about he did tell me something. There was a world record set. And this was the first thing out of his mouth, because you know, somebody that's that intelligent, and with the shit that's been taking place, something like this is what got us going. He said the military just set a record, which is DARPA. They just sent wireless power transfer of 800 watts to a relay system. Now you think about black net relays. A laser beam out of infrared and something else. They converted a electricity into a light amplified signal, coherent beam of infrared. 800 watts, 5.3 miles. They just set a record. This is brand new, just posted June of 2025. Hey, community news station, did you post this one? It would probably be a good thing to take a look at. We're doing wireless power transfers via a laser beam. It's called light amplification system emitting radiation. And there's even other ones. Instead of it being called a laser, they're calling it a maser. M-A-S-E-R. Maser. Microwave amplified system emitting radiation. Microwave amplification system emitting radiation. Now, as I point at these damn wires, and I see these condensed matters of light here, and right above them I got a voltage, and that voltage is really close to Kevlar. Same thing as on the police bulletproof vests, military bulletproof vests, Kevlar. You see that black shit. It looks like it's black shit, but nobody can explain where this is coming from. And what is it doing in visible? Because it's visible light communications now. You know what else works on visible light communications? Human antennas. Electromagnetic noise. Frequency harvesting. And frequency harvesting of piezoelectric in the human. Do you guys know what piezoelectric is? I'm going to tell you, it's called quantum dots. And I'm going to tell you, see this rock? When I hit that rock, it's producing electricity. Matter of fact, when you hit it, that's how watches work and radios work too. It's a crystal radio. It has a oscillation on it, and it receives the fucking AM frequency and demodulates it. Now, does it need a speaker? What's the speaker made out of to demodulate the radio frequency and get the carrier, the static of the electricity? You hit that rock, and it becomes a receiver. What's in the head? I learned from Australia, right here on your shins. When you walk, right here, you have this muscle. It's a muscle on your bone. You know who you are. Nerd. Yeah. And this is called physio. Down here. And what part of the brain is that physioelectric going to go up through your sciatic nerve, up through your vagina for a man, his penis, the sciatic nerve down here on your gluteus maximus. That's physio. Where's that? How's the brain receiving that? So that means if I just keep doing this, I can receive a signal from fucking Uranus or something? Who lives in Uranus? Just try to use the humorous bone. Okay? The funny bone. Try to stay positive. Because it's the ill nature. And, you know, not only the ill nature, okay, but, I'm going to go ahead and say there's a big fucking community across the United States of America that understands signals intelligence. And if any of you guys have any knowledge of what they call phishing in the world of scamming, what's a fish hook? Signals intelligence. And somebody hooks your ass, you're going to do anything to take that hook out, aren't you? It doesn't matter if you kill someone too, huh? As long as you don't talk. Because you may have enough information to, you know, just have like a crystal rock create an acoustic bubble in front of a judge's face. Because somebody will most likely do it. You know, just keep hitting this fucking rock and that electricity goes in front of the judge's face. No, hell no, get the hell out of here. That's like it's like common sense, what I just said there. Okay. Is it a little bit up the it's like the top of the ladder there. Okay, like when these guys are doing this shit, you're looking at guys that when you go into a SCIF, one of these secure communication facilities, and they say nobody can hear you. Like it's like Iran's Stuxnet thing where they said they had an air gap system for their refining process, and something broke in and got into their computer system and put this piece of malware, Trojan, fish hook, fucking human artificial sperm in there. Or maybe one of these bubbles, okay, that they stole out of a fucking out of a human that contained the sperm in it. Because if I start putting electromagnetics on your nutsack, I can almost guarantee you those proteins are going to form a bubble, and you're going to get a sperm locked in there, sort of like a female egg. I can almost guarantee you. Maybe that made it right through their air gap system. You never know. It's just a shot, and it's a long shot. It's a long shot. It's a long shot. But it's possible to put a sperm in the bubble from a male and extract it like it's gold. It's possible. And whatever these fucking... You'll do anything to survive. The Air Force invented the gay bomb. What year did Stuxnet happen? Are you guys thinking yet? Boy, them wires are getting thermally fucking nucleated up here, aren't they? What year did Stuxnet happen? The gay bomb leaked from the United States Air Force in 2004. And they tried saying it was It was Russia. Yeah, they said it. They blamed it on Russia. Oh shit. Oh man. My little bubble in my heart. My failsafe. There's a failsafe here. Oh yeah, that you know what else this guy told me? What Australia stole from me? They come up with a titanium heart with a wireless induction in it. It's their new pacemaker, and it literally I didn't look it up. He told me to look it up, but this is me. This is 100%. This is me. I swear to God, it's me. How Australia ended up stealing it, I'll never know. But there's a wireless induction here, and it's all titanium, and it's holding a scalar vortice. Yes, it is. And Australia just released this. Good one, fucking Ken Wheeler. Good one, Ken Wheeler. Hey, I hear Mexico's getting ready to do some dirty ass shit. Is it Mexico, or is there some people down there from Mexico that are, they know communications too. Boy, Mexico, let me take you up the street and show you something up here. How using a human antenna can really fuck up an operation. There's all kinds of weirdos up here now. On both ends. It's something that it's real, it's true. Whether it be Mexico or someone else, who the hell knows? But there was them guys that got life in prison that I used to go to high school with. Hey, Mexico, you know who they are? Do I need to say anything? And I ain't trying. You know what? Being used as a fucking human antenna. You guys are just kind of figuring this out, aren't you? Who's this? Oh wow. Being used as a human antenna, and you didn't have any knowledge of it. Fuck. It wasn't as bad as it was now. It's like now. It's like I think you could just go to Verizon or Xfinity and pick a cable fucking package, and you can find me. That's how bad it is. I'm not going into the business of I don't even know what the fuck people are fighting about. I really don't. Really don't care. But what's worse, hey Mexico, your own country has laws against them fucking airplanes, I hear. My state, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, which is not a state in the United States of America, but they consider it one of the 50 states. Same with Kentucky. Kentucky is a Commonwealth too. It's not a state. Holy shit, huh? Look, we're going to ban that shit. Is this my ball? No, it's in the house. I thought it was my spherical magnet. And I know it's like that in Mexico. And you know what else I heard too, Mexico? I heard you guys are working on 7G down there, I think. You bypass 6G. So you guys know 6G, Mexico? Thumbs up. I talked to my local service providers. They said they don't know nothing about 6G here on our cell phones. I talked to the service provider themselves. They said, I assure you, sir, we're not working on 6G technology. And you guys are working on 7G. Ain't that some shit? Thank God for fucking, I don't know. Who knows? Now I see why you might be mad. Yeah. Now I see why. Who's this? You gotta pay attention. I know who you are whenever you start doing this. Is that what they call decausative communication? I'm not sure. I can't figure out decausative communication to save my life right now. Some people call it decausative communications. What does that mean? What does that mean? See, Mexico, the thing is, I think there's a lot of people in the United States of America who are involved in 7G since you guys are working on 7G and biogeometries. Did you guys mess around with Luigi at all? Who's in fucking getting capital punishment fucking from Pam Bondi? His mouth is gonna be running and they're gonna hide this. Because the insurance companies, they don't want to cover 6G procedures in the hospital. China's already there, fucking Japan's already there. You guys are there, the Netherlands are there. Most likely Taiwan. There's a few. I go and say there's a list of countries that are working in 7th generation of whatever, fiber optics, coax cables, fucking power line antennas, fucking these idiots here at the central office. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. These are the guys you're after. Okay, Mexico. And anybody involved.